What advice would you give someone who might feel trapped in some type of manipulative group or environment, things like that? Some people get bound on a lot of things,
Mhm.
or saying that, hey, this is the way life's supposed to be, or even parents raising kids like, hey, your life going to be this, what you're supposed to do. And everybody feels, trapped, in life and can't live the life they want to do. So what would you say to someone that's feel like they're stuck in something like that?
Well, I think if they're physically dependent on the people that they're trapped with, they've got to find a way to become physically independent of them. And, it's very complicated because if they're just emotionally or mentally trapped, or they're trapped by doctrine or dogma or thinking that they're going to disappoint God if they leave this group, then they have to look deeply inside of themselves and say, can I absolutely know that this is the final word on life or reality or God? Do I really know for sure that these people are telling me the truth? Because everybody has an inborn sense that something's off if it's off. If somebody's lying to you or you're lying to yourself or they're manipulating you, you will feel it. You will feel resentment about it. And that's real emotion that could be used to give you some energy to change your circumstance. But if you're physically dependent, you have to change very carefully because you don't want to be homeless on the street and starving, right? You've got to find a way to get some money together or find a safe place to go, like a shelter. I know women in domestic violence situations who go to shelters, kids who end up in shelters. But it's really important to reach out to a safe person and tell them you're in trouble. And that's the beginning of the way out. And, it could be a grandparent, it could be a cousin, it could be a best friend, it could be a best friend's parents, and if you're being assaulted at home or beaten, or you're in some cult that's making you work 100 hours a week, somebody's going to help you. When I lived in the cult and I was leaving, I fortunately had a job in an engineering firm. I ran a word processing center when it was new technology in 1981. And my boss, if it wasn't for her, I would not probably have had a job and a home and a car. And that woman is still my friend to this day. We still see each other a couple times a year, even though she's about 45, 50 minutes away. So there is somebody that who is a safe person for you if you're in that stuck situation. Go to them first and then talk it out with them, figure out how to get out of the situation without losing your livelihood, your home, your safety.